What is going on, guys? Welcome to another live stream. So yes, the title says that it's been a while, which it absolutely certainly has. It's been quite some time since I've uploaded a video, since I've done a live stream, but we are back. This is the chance for me to shine. This is the chance where we get to bring it back. This is the chance where we get to from lift off from where we finished. This is the time where we just sit down, relax, and chill. I'm sorry that the camera does not really show the right things. It's not the right way. It is completely inverted. So if you guys were to read this, it's gonna be backwards like it is on my screen. And I am so sorry for that, guys. I can't do anything about that. I've tried to see if I can do something about it, but unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. So while it's inverted, and if I go to show you guys something, I'll turn the camera. So if I was to show you this Alexa box again, this Amazon Alexa box again, I would turn the camera around. She's turned up. So I'd turn the camera around, which would be this way. And now you guys can clearly read it. But apart from that, that's what I'm going to have to do. If I show you guys anything that is readable, I'm not going to allow you guys to read it backwards, even though as cool as it may be to read it backwards, but still, that's not my type of deal to do. So during this live, it is inverted, but it's fine for now. It it being inverted, it never used to be, but I think I might have to go through a streaming platform that does it for fun. But the title says it's been a while, and like I was saying, yes, it has been a while. We haven't really caught up. I haven't really made a video. I've been making plans, so call me crazy or call me out of this world, but I personally think that certificates from school is just the same as play buttons. So you know YouTube play buttons? I don't know if you guys know YouTube play buttons. So YouTube play buttons are just the same as it's just the same school certificates is just the same as it's just it school certificate is just the same as play buttons, but I know that the school education system is a little bit whack due to they don't really teach you the things of life. They don't teach you how to go out into the real world and start to do things yourself. So that's when people start to develop their own companies. They decide to do other things. Once they decide to do their other companies, that's when they're like, oh, so this company suits me, and now I'm going to do this, that, and the opposite. But for most people, it may not be like that. It may not be like that. So, in some cases, people don't go off and they build their own businesses. People drop out of school for various of reasons because they don't teach you in schools. The education system is completely screwed up. And there's many ways that it's screwed up. It doesn't show you how to go out into the real world, defend for yourself and stuff like that. So that's where majority of it is screwed, I guess you could say. But apart from that, it is completely great. And if you guys think that this is a green screen, it is not. It is the window, so if I duck down, you can see the outside. So it's not really a green screen. I mean, I like the setting because it's got the like really bright light. So if I push my chair in and I set up the whole entire camera differently, let me just. So this could be a little bit of ASMR as well, but I'm not gonna make it ASMR. So here, so we set it up like this. Can drop down these ones a little bit as well. Oh, maybe not. I just gotta move the thing back. So as you guys can see, like, this is an amazing setting. Like, I absolutely love this. You've got the blue curtains here, and then you've got the window, which doesn't really look like a window, but I can guarantee you that it is 100% completely a window. Even though it may not look like a window, it is definitely a window. So what I'm talking about is the education system is completely screwed, but I think before we get into our own separate opinions, I can technically explain because you're completing various achievements throughout school. So you can see, in a way, you can kind of see how school is like really successful, but then school isn't really successful. So when school is successful, it's not successful. You think you're doing well in school, but they don't teach you how to go out into the real world and defend for yourself, kind of thing. So, but speaking of that, I'm going to do a video, a podcasting video with this mini mic here. I'm going to do a podcasting video, me explaining the certificates that I've gotten from intermediate, the certificates I've gotten from primary all the way through until high school. So if you are not from New Zealand, this may be a little bit complicated because here in New Zealand we go by forms in years, which means form 4, form 5 would be year 13, I think. Quote me if I'm wrong. If you go by forms, can you let me know so I get a better understanding? But yeah, so it's a bit weird, but I've got in a year 6. If you're from Fiji, you would understand, kind of, because you got by classes, like class 1, which is year 1. But I don't go by grades, but I made this amazing rock. I don't know if I can identify it now. I have a leaving year 6 certificate back in 2019. So it's pretty recent ago, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about, they're just like play buttons. So I'm going to do a podcast on that, not live, just a normal video explaining and things like that. So I think it would be a great idea, great opportunity for you guys to come along the journey. And if you guys have had anything similar to this, or you've gotten anything similar, then I think it would be great if you guys could come along on the journey and just basically do all this, and I can introduce you to these different things. But I'll try and blur out these schools because I don't really want the schools showing, even though that some of these certificates do have the schools. I'll probably put my hand over it or something. Hold on guys, I'll be back. So come along for the journey. It's not like I'm not saying do come along for the journey, but it's completely up to you guys if you do want to come along for the journey, or if you guys just want to sit back, take your time, relax, and just join the fun as it is, because I'm pretty sure that none of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, this guy's crazy, I love his energy, I love this, I love that, I'm going to go to that video. I know that none of you guys match my energy, or I match your guys' energy, but basically what I'm saying is that if you do want to come along and you're like, okay, this might be an interesting thing, this might be an interesting story, this might be interesting because I may have something similar to this, and I could possibly explain to him in a short-term sentence, that it is great to have these sort of things. You know, you guys might just come along for the journey because you may have something similar, but if you don't have anything similar, then you probably won't in general. So I'm going to switch microphones because I'm going to see how this one is good. If this one is good or if this one is bad. Because I haven't used it in a while, but it is used for a PlayStation. Because it has the microphone there. Well, you guys really can't see the microphone, but it is there. And then it's got this earphone that you can plug in. Anyway. Let me try this. Let me hand it over. So, you guys couldn't hear anything because I had the microphones turned off. I wish this cord was just a tad bit longer. Okay, so it does work. It is close, but this cord is the shortest cord ever. We go to this cord. It's the whole entire of my arm span. Like, my arm span is quite long, but put into consideration that there's half, this is the other half. So it is pretty long. But all I wanted to know is that this works. What do you guys call this? Is this even a green screen? I feel like this is not a green screen. If this was a green screen, it would be much clearer. Holy smokes. How do I turn it off? Can I turn this off? How do I turn this off? I don't want this on. I generally think that we're stuck like this. I'm screwed. I'm genuinely screwed. I'm screwed, guys. I think we're gonna have to put up with the screen for the rest of the time. Which absolutely does look horrendous. Okay, why is this a thing? Can anyone tell me why they would boot this in and call it a day? I thought you could just press it and it'll turn. I know nothing about YouTube. You cannot tell me that we're stuck with this green screen. You cannot tell me that we are stuck with this horrendous green screen. I like the background that I had. I chose that background. And now you guys can't really see. I mean, if someone did walk in, you guys won't be able to see it. But still, I want to try and make this as an enjoyable experience as it is. The screen, it's really annoying. wherever I look, there's just like a green screen there. So even if I wanted to show you guys something, it's all just a green screen. Okay, I screwed up. We can go on for another couple of minutes. Hang on, I have to Google this. This is an emergency. I'm not going to be embarrassed like this. There has to be at least something I can do in order to turn it off. There has to be something I can do. Okay, let's see here. Let's open up a new window, and I want to see how I can turn off the green screen. Now all of this is opened. I have nowhere to put my microphone. This is absolutely horrendous. And buying green screens in general is expensive. I don't know if I can fix this, guys. I probably cannot fix this. I don't know what to do. Might just have to leave this as is. I don't want to, but it would be great if I could have my own green screen. Or like a blanket or something. So I could have a dedicated setup. Green screens are absolutely horrendous. Okay, I think that's gonna do. It's 7:55. It's gone for 20 minutes. Make sure I screwed this up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and whenever I post. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one when everything will be good. Alright, adios. Calquete.